So to start out, this is the map that you basically are going to start with. You can see at the bottom we've got PvP, mini games, basically your bounty hunt, treasure hunt, dungeons, arenas, bounties, adventures, like everything's pretty cool stuff in here. Haven't been able to unlock all of it yet. There is a guild. It takes 25,000 gold for me to get it. It's 25,000 to buy it. I'm at 20,000, so it's doable. Right here is where you get your mail. This is where you're going to collect all of your rewards, gifts, stuff like that through the game. This, you get 10 gems every 7 days of continuous login. And then this is literally free to play. You don't have to pay for any of this. You get this every day that you play. So, pretty cool. Over here is your guild chat and global chat. And then here are your daily quests. For each thing that you do in here, you get rewards. So, example, I cannot beat this. My team's not that high, but you can get 6,000 gold there. And you can win 12 gems there. There's like 1 gem for the first, 5 gems for the second. So you do have the ability to get free gems every day doing everything. When you first start out, you click into this, and you're going to do this where it says Home Kingdom, Kingdom Info on the left. I've already completed it, so I can't click it anymore. Those are quests that you do to complete. This Explore, you go in here and you can do all these bosses to win rewards to help yourself get stronger. The challenges here are basically the same thing. These wings, I don't remember what they're called, Glory. You can use these to buy all kinds of things. It's kind of cool. And as you level this up, you get better rewards. I'm trying to save my money up, like I said, so we can have a guild if this is something that everybody's interested in. But it helps you basically earn more gold, help you become stronger, all of that. When you finish that map, it takes you up here to Adana. And this is where I'm going to show you how the game works real quick. So I'm going to open that up. It's going to give me the little storyline. You can read it, skip through it, whatever. I like to read it just because it's kind of cool. And he basically starts you on your quest. So there's 2 quests to finish this one. You just hit your little fight. There's a brief image of who you're going to be fighting. And first thing you do before you go in, these are all the heroes that I've won. You want to make sure that you have your team set up properly. Different from Legendary is you do not want to have a team full of the same color heroes, because you're not going to get a full board of one color at any given point. So you're going to want to have different colors. So if you look at my team over here on the left, Dragonborn Warlord, team score 1111. My first character here, and that's my avatar. You get to basically design your own. The 9 Sun, she uses yellow gems. And this is her weapon. She does 8 true damage. True damage will actually go through the shields and hurt the enemy. So you're actually hurting the enemy instead of their shields. It's pretty cool. This one right here, this uses both purple and green gems. You can see that under the 12. And it gives basically armor to allies and then gives barriers for anybody that you put it under. This guy uses both brown and purple gems. And he's going to convert yellow gems to red and does 6 splash damage. And then this guy takes red and yellow gems, and he does 4 damage to a random enemy and burns them, and then also gives me red gems. Now I do have some stronger players or cards over here, but most of them seem to take the exact same color, and I have already been finding out that sometimes it's not best to take all your strongest players. if they're all the same color, because like I said earlier, you are not going to be able to get enough gems for them. These are the different weapons that you get. You start out with white, and then you get green, and then blue. Same with your cards. I've been trying all kinds of different ones. I've discovered that the true damage is working really good. The other kind that seems to work is splash damage, or that random 3 to 5 damage is on the halberd. But now that I have a true damage that does quite decent damage, that's what I'm using now. So you get into the game, and when the game starts, it's basically you go first and then the NPCs go. So you always want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself on your turn and not setting your enemy up. If you get a match of 4 or more, you get to go again. So remember, I've got yellow, purple, green, brown, purple, and red, yellow. So there's me a match for brown. Here's me a match for yellow. And I just lost my green. There's a blue up top. And I see no more match 4s. So now I just want to find a color that matches what I already have. So I'm going to go ahead and match a green. Let him do his turn. Alright, now I've got 3 skulls here. That is automatic damage this turn. So whenever you have skulls, the only thing you want to match before skulls is a match 4. If you don't have a match 4, go ahead and match those skulls. I don't see anything other than this match 4. Do not see anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and get those 3 skulls. The red skulls are basically like a power gem in Legendary. They're going to give you some extra damage. Now, you will notice on the left side of the screen, my 3rd character switched over to a house that was on fire. That was actually my special. I didn't get to show you because I literally had skulls and I didn't want to waste them. I'll show you what those kind of specials do real quick, just because it's kind of cool. But this is more about strategy. It's not so much about fast fingers. You don't have to be fast at all. It's sit here, look at the board, find your best move, find what works best for you. I see no match 4s, so let's just match a yellow. Alright, now this top one, they switched over to the spear. Like I said, that's my special. I don't see a match 4 on the board. I don't see 3 skulls together, so I'm going to go ahead and use that just to show you. It's going to ask me if I want to deal 8 true damage to a random enemy. I'm going to say yes, so I'm going to hit cast, and it's going to do its thing. Enemy is going to go on their turn. There's nothing on the board for me really whatsoever. So I'm going to try to just match up some of these other colors so you can get an idea of what some of these other specials will do. My 2nd character, that horse, he is literally a defensive character. He's going to give me shields. The 3rd character is going to give me some splash damage. So I'm hoping I can get to him. There we go, there's a 4. There's another 4. Alright, so now I've got my shield up. I'm going to show you how that works. So it's going to give 5 armor to an ally that I choose, and then barrier is going to allow all items. So when you look at the cards, you've got the 2 swords with 11, and then you have a shield with 11 and 15 hearts. So what this means is my first card can do 11 damage. It has 11 shields and 15 hit points. So before you can hurt a character, you have to get rid of all of their shields. And that's why I said that true damage earlier was important. If I were fighting my character, that 8 damage would go straight to the 15, not to that 11. So I just put on my extra shields and put a barrier on the others below him. That means they can't get hit for a turn. So when you look at my characters, I've got the horse with 4 attack, 6 shield, and 4 hit points. So basically, every time the other characters attack me, they're having to get rid of all of those shields. And when you look at theirs, I have to go against a 3 shield with 7 hit points, a 3 shield with 9 hit points, and a 2 shield with 8 hit points. My biggest concern on the attack is their bottom person, because they have 7 attack on that one character. So you literally, like I said, you're just watching to make sure that your characters aren't dying. If by chance they do die, you don't really have too much to worry about because they come back the next turn. You don't lose them forever. So I've already showed you the horse. Here's my house burning on fire. I'm going to put that down here on the bottom character. It did 7 damage, not enough to kill it, but it works. You can look at what their specials are. See that cobwebby stuff? You just click on their person, eliminate 4 armor from an enemy, then you're going to web and drain all mana from them. That's the card I hate. I can't stand that card. I'm just going to do a random hit and see if he'll hit me with it so you can see what it does. It sucks. Alright, he did go after the one I wanted him to. So you can see I went from being able to use the special to now being 0 out of 12. So that special is gone. I cannot use it. I have to now start back over from scratch on that character. So that should hopefully explain that a little bit better. The red flashing skull, like I said, is kind of like the ultimate gem. If you can match it with another skull, that's when you get some massive damage in. But it's basically the same concept. It's just slower pace on matching. It's more strategy. You don't have to go all that fast. Think out your attacks, make it happen. And if you have any questions so far on this game, let me know. If this is a game that everybody seems to be interested in, I'll be able to get a guild soon. I look forward to hearing back from everyone. Hey, that's cool. Deal 11 damage to the first enemy. That's not bad at all. But I do look forward to seeing what people think about it, ask questions. Maybe we can make this one work. If not, we can keep on looking. But like I said, it's not really all that hard. Not really hard at all.